Okay, this is Order 16. We're going to deliver a lot of aid packages to North Environmental Observatory. In order to do that, you need to have fabricated a pickup off-roader. Go to the garage. And in the garage section, you can just fabricate a pickup off-roader. And then when you have it, it'll be in the garage. And if you click on it, just say take from the garage. And it'll move it into the elevator part. Deliver all aid packages to the Northern Environmental Observatory.
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use the map on your ring terminal to check the weather forecast. We utilize information provided by Rainey, as well as local historical data to make predictions. Take them into consideration when plotting your routes.
Okay. So we're going to come out. Now my world has roads. For the most part, you can stick with where the road is versus where it will be if you don't have roads in your world. You can cross over a little early here and then meet up, and then you'll go this way and come up and then come along this outer side this way. And then we're going to cut through. You may be able to go this way. But we're gonna go across and then like quite down, right like that. The only thing I'm taking with me is a PCC. We're gonna be avoiding that mule brigand area. So it's just delivery, straight up delivery. Grab a PCC just in case.
Thank you.
In case you need like a generator or something. There's gonna be a few quakes along the way.
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
When you reach this area, if you don't have any roads, you can cross over. That is a BT area, so I would say stay over here till the last possible minute. Just come however you came when you delivered to Rainbow Valley. I think I stayed on this side and then crossed over a little farther down. I think I went that way. But you can cross over here and come up, and then you'll go that way onto the grass.
Okay.
If you cross over on this side, you'll go up that grass path right there towards the Rainbow Valley check-in area. And then while the road goes up, you would cut under where the road is and go up that side on the right, in between those, like that little crevice right there on the right. That's how you get up to the top part. And then after that, once you come up here, you can catch up to like the paths and then probably go this way. You can see the paths sort of parallel where the road is. Be over there or under, really. Right there. Sorry, copyright. I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. I'm assuming that it is. I'm playing it safe. What? Did I just run over something? It says I just killed a wild animal. That's what I get for being in the settings. Alright, so we are going right. And then we are going left. And we're going to go straight down right here. Pretty sure this is it. Yes. Oh, there's another wild animal. Stop. If I'm going to get docked for it. Alright, so we just came across. It's sort of hard to see. But we went down this one right here. You can see where the dots are. And across. And that's where we're going is right there. We're straight ahead. I just lost it. Oh, there it is. Turn the audio back up.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
The delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Wait, are you Sam?
And does that mean you carried this hefty delivery all the way from West Fort Knott? Way to make an entrance. We welcome you with open arms. Now let's get this cargo of yours processed. Amazing. You handled this delivery with the utmost care. Great work.
Music data is a reward. We're also going to get a weapon.
I hope you'll continue to support us in the days ahead. All right. Can you connect your Cupid to our facility?
Okay, we also got the squares outfit for opening up the observatory. And we're also going to get
And now we're finally connected to the chiral network. This should make our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks.
Here we go. It's a blood boomerang. It's a throwable weapon. That's especially effective against BTs. The more blood that is loaded, the greater the damage inflicted, but don't overdo it. The boomerang cannot be thrown if Sam's blood levels are too low. Hits to the head do additional damage, can be stowed in a dedicated holster suited for covert operations. It is not craftable. This is, I think, like the only one you get. I don't think you can lose it, though. Or, I mean, I guess you can lose it if you leave it somewhere. But I don't know. I played around with it a little with humans and with grunts. If you do a headshot, it's a one-shot. But with heavies, it took a couple of shots. It took like 3 hits. One, you have to get like through the helmet and all that stuff. So be aware of that.
Introducing
And so
the
there's
blood boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures to defend against belligerents, which we need since the brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world, which is why they're opposed to its expansion. But it's not like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct. After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donors, but since you have Doom's, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot, at least.
face. That would be the face. Okay, so that's the blood boomerang that we got.
One day they started sporting a whole lot more weaponry.
including grenade launchers with custom tranquilizing gas rounds. Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral printer at their base, as far as we know. So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden? Kind of worrying, don't you think? At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar. There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development of countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't been able to determine much more than that thus far. Thanks to the chiral network, though, we expect we'll be able to improve our instrument accuracy. We appreciate the help. Best of luck to you, Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me. Let's both keep on keeping on.
That was excellent work, Sam. Thanks to you, the better part of the Western continent has access to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue to expand network coverage. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia, stabilizing the environment and eliminating the remaining anomalies. There will be challenges, of course, but I know you have what it takes to overcome them. I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam, this is Tarman. We believe that we finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chironium levels there are pretty high, though, and BTs are almost certain to be present as well. I hate to ask, but would you mind taking a look for us? It's close to your current position. I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you, Sam.
Alright. Blood boomerang. Hold right D-pad to open the weapons tool menu and press X to equip. It's in with the grenades. We'll go ahead and what is going on? A lot of noise. Once equipped, use L2 to hold and aim to throw. The special boomerang is designed for use against BTs. If you can approach a grazer without being detected, use it on something. On its umbilical, I think that's what it said. Alright, so right D-pad. It's in with secondary weapons, which is basically where all of the grenades are. You select it. So you do L2 to hold. And then R2, which I guess it's not going to... Alright, hang on one second. There's a mule camp over there. I can go... We'll see what we can do about aiming at one of them. Because it's not letting me load up and aim right now. Because there's nobody around. So, I'll be right back. Well, you know you don't want to go that way, because going this way, that jackhole isn't going to fucking move from the corner.
Shaking pretty bad. Oh boy!
There's no shelter. It just occurred to me, there's no timefall shelter, and I don't think we can sleep at the observatory. it's raining. It just occurred to me it's raining, and that's why everybody was under a tent and stuff. It's like, this is not doing normal. Okay, so here is a grunt in here. His back is to me. Hold. Throw. It's a single takedown on a grunt. There's a heavy up here. And this guy's gonna take like 2, 3 hits. Usually 3 hits. I'll be lucky to get 3 hits on him, honestly, before he starts coming after me. Heavy. If I try and get like a side view and get around that backpack. See, that was... Oh, that even came around and hit him twice. Oh, that was his backpack. There. So heavies do take more. Obviously, don't hit the backpack, but that's how it works. It works pretty well for grunts. I would find something else to use on heavies, though, unless it's all you've got. But there you go. There is the blood boomerang.